came all this way to see you.
Welcome back everyone, Flex here. Hope all of you are having a wonderful day, and if not, let me change that. So as you know from my last video, I'm starting this new thing that every video I hide a code somewhere in the video, and if you're the first person to find the code and message it in the comments and it is the correct code, you win yourself some plat. So in this video I hid a 7-digit code, and if you find it, you will win yourself 25 plat. So anyway, let's jump straight into this video. So halfway through editing this video, I decided to change my mind and cut something out. So the thing I cut it out was the second build. So the second build was how to get over 1 million iron skin. So if you would like to see that, please tell me in the comments. However, the build I'm going to be showing you is still really good, and it's still really good for end game grind, and it's really powerful, and I definitely recommend it to all the new players starting the game. So I'm going to be using these mods on my Igneous Wraith. If you don't have the mods or you don't have the prime version, the normal version is just fine. However, if you have another weapon which is really good with stasis or has a high stasis, I recommend using that as well. Anything what can do stasis damage is fine. However, Igneous Wraith stood out for me, so that's why I'm going to be using it. Casual Killer Tank is mostly based on damage and kicking ass. So the main two abilities we are going to be using is Iron Skin and Roar. So when we cast Iron Skin, we can get from 80,000 to 20,000 Iron Skin protection. So the reason the number of Iron Skin varies from 8k to 20k is because we're going to be using Growing Power. Growing Power is an aura mod that temporarily increases your ability strength after inflicting a stasis effect with weapons on enemies. So basically, that's why I said use a stasis weapon, for example Igneous, because when we do stasis damage, we're giving ourselves extra strength. So that will help us when we pop Iron Skin to have more armor to protect ourselves, as well as when we pop Roar, we will have more damage. So as you see in the gameplay in the back, this is 155 corrupted heavy gun, and look at his health just deleted, it just gone. So these are the mods I'm using to achieve incredibly high stats. I definitely recommend using Arcane Acceleration and Arcane Avenger, as Arcane Avenger will increase your crit chance, will increase your time to kill, and Arcane Acceleration will increase your fire rate, and you actually shoot 10 seconds faster with Igneous Wraith while using Arcane Acceleration. So the thing I wanted to leave to the end is the mod Iron Shrapnel. So Iron Shrapnel is an augment mod for Rhino. So when you have Iron Skin, you can press the ability again to detonate it, which will remove the Iron Skin and push enemies away from it. So the best way to use this mod is when your Iron Skin gets low, you pop your Iron Skin, it explodes, all the enemies around you get pushed away, you pop a new Iron Skin, and as well, you're using Igneous Wraith and Growing Power, so that means Growing Power is getting activated because you're using Igneous Wraith. So when you recast Iron Skin, you will have more strength, so you will have more Iron Skin, so like more armor, protection, whatever you want to call it. So as I said, this build is mostly for Roar, and kind of like Iron Skin, the Roar is really good, it helps you delete enemies. With Iron Skin you get from 8 to 20k. However, if you're not satisfied with how much Iron Skin you can get, if you equip Arcane Guardian instead of Arcane Avenger, you will get much more armor, and when you cast Iron Skin, you will have a much greater amount of Iron Skin, so you will increase it from 8k to 35k as I checked last time. However, that may vary depending on your stats and what else you got popped. However, if you would like to see the 1 million plus Iron Skin build on Rhino, please tell me in the comments, because I'll be more than gladly to release it and help you out for the pure end game